Just give me a minute. There. Hi everyone. My name is Serial Destination Mono, aka Mono Channel. I am here to apologize for everything I've done 1 year ago. And this is the apology for not you guys, my friends who are here, but for this is an apology for the spoofers. Here's the list of the spoofers that I've done. Blaze to Phoenix, Mario Sonic Philly Fan 7800, Olivia, the Blaze Cat, um, Mario Sonic, Mario Fan 64, SSG4, uh, sorry, my eyes, sorry, hold on, my eyes itchy. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, who else? I think I know. Okay, okay, so all of that, people, I've made a mistake on because there's like a lot of things that I made mistakes 1 year ago, and the mistakes I did in front of them is that let me say that the fact is that this is an apology for everything I did 1 year ago. Yeah. So let me say what I did 1 year ago. You see, after I met the Swiffers in 2023, I was like very a big fan of them, and I was trying to be one of them, but then I, of course, I tried to be one of them, but then I always like thought that if I could be one of them, then I could be popular like them. So then I tried everything to be like them. But then after that, I don't know what I did. So here are all the mistakes I did. You see, you see, when FNAF the movie trailer came out, I was like so shocking that I was so excited. But then Mario Sonic Philly Fan 700 has posted that he said that was interesting, and then I was like, "What? You didn't tell me that you like FNAF?" And I was like so shocked, and I started to bash. If you don't know what bash opinions are, uh, well, it's like you hate the things that you hate, and then I wish it was like once before I know can tell me what's a bash opinion. Sorry, and then I started to bash the swoofers that they never told me that they like the FNAF movie. I didn't even know, and I don't know what I was doing for bashing the opinions on the spoofers that they like the FNAF, but then every time when I see people are interested in my interests, I get so shocked. But when I show it like that, I guess that's why I was bashing. But then Blaze told me that Mono Channel you can't stop. You have to stop bashing opinions, and you should stop. All right. And I just like said, okay, just that nobody could be interested in what I was interested. I I was unexpected. But then Blaze the Phoenix say, "Well, I'm not a fan of indie games," and I knew he was right. And my there's a lot of apology. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes I did. Um, what what did I do? Well, I did beg that I tried to join the Super LCA team. Hold on. Um, what did I do? What did I do? Well, let me say I did beg. Um, let me say what I did was like I tagged everyone. I tag. If you don't know what a tag mean, it's like uh this is awkward. Yes, yeah, yes. That's what it means. That's what I mean. Uh, hold on. Something like this. But that's yeah. Uh, that what does it mean? Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. That's what it means. Attacking is kind of like that, but everybody in the spoofers got annoyed that they were mad about me tagging them, and all I was doing is that getting attention. But I know that getting attention is all about patience. Got it? It's all about patience. We all know that. And for this mistake, I want to apologize for Blaze to Phoenix. I mean, let's start off with apologizing to the people I know. Let's start off with Blaze to Phoenix. To Blaze to Phoenix, after we met, for that, I'm sorry that when I saw the spoof of Cars, Matoons as Cars, um, I tried to make the collaboration clips because I didn't got the credits and the opening. And after I made so many clips of tunes as Cars 2, sorry. After I made that, sorry. After I done that, sorry, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah, I kind of feel like in the opening where it says associated with Blaze of Phoenix, I didn't got the credit for the clips. So I made so many clips and I thought I could get the credit, but that made you mad. um and I don't even know why you didn't even trust me at the first time. And for all the mistakes I did, I I kind of feel like we'll get to the point why I made mistakes. You see, what else mistakes I did? Um, what else? What else? What else? That's loud. Okay, so about that post, you see, that was not supposed to be an inappropriate post about like saying, you know what I mean. That post I made in August, that was not supposed to be an inappropriate post I made. That was just a reference. Yes. Um, it was not supposed to be an inappropriate question that I did. That was just like a, a reference to the movie The Wild Robot. See? The movie. I was so excited for the movie that I just say may I have to made a reference to the post. I never thought this could be like this. I never thought the future could be like this. But after all of that, you guys were mad, and the people who saw that blocked me. Even my friend Floppy. I felt like a bad man, and and I almost lose my friend Ryder. I don't know why. But then I saw all the comments that Floppy posted, and then Blaze said that there are more to them than meets the eye, and he said all the bad things I did from 1 year ago. I know. And all of that, all of that things for 1 year. Um, again, we'll get to that point. You see, about Blaze the Phoenix. I know. About Blaze the Phoenix, we were just friends, but then it's just that my future is like not going well. Maybe it's the past that I'm just like promised for. When I say we get to that point, well, this is the point. You see, I'm just like promised my past that this will what he wants: get friends, be popular, and helping others. But what I did for making those mistakes, I feel like a bad man. But it feels like the future is what holding us to do. And my worst fears is making mistakes, but my worst fears are losing friends if I made mistakes. And like you guys showed me that making mistakes not even bad. Even though you showed me one mistake I did in this tagging, and that annoyed the spoofers a lot. But then after you showed me that it wasn't annoying, I thought it was still. But I just like see that how you guys tag. That was my only fear that I did from 1 year ago. You guys are my friends. But then you showed me how to live. Funny how life works. And now, let me explain you about my backstory. About why have I become this. Let's get started. You see, I was born as a child, an innocent child, with the perfect family. And then I thought I could just like become whatever I want, and I had to choose what I want to be. And then after I just like I don't know who I am gonna be. I was like dreaming to be an astronaut, a doctor, a wrestler, artist. There's like none of the things that I can't, or even being a chef. I can't think which things can I be. But then at 2021, I mean 2020 or 2021, I just like saw the first spoof that inspired me that I know what I am gonna be. A spoofer. But then I tried to be the first man who could be the first greater spoofer. And then that's how I become Wild Style versus Man Thing 3. Look at that up. Um so then that's how I become Wild Style versus Man Thing. I got 3 channels of them. 3. And then one of the 3 channels got terminated because of age restriction. Just that you see my kid self was just like, you know, you see in the past my kid just like, you know what I mean. You see, when I was a kid, when I first discovered a YouTube channel, I I didn't have much comments back in the day. But then after all of that, I just like don't know how I could get much views. I was like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But then I just like thought that if I put all audience as an age restricted, I thought I could get viewers. But then I got one comment, and you know what it is. And after that, after I made a lot of like childhood videos, they were going great, and then they were doing good. Well, at least for the comments. Um, and then after in 2021, in October, um, that's how I discovered that the new show Murder Drones, which came out in 2021 October 29. I just like saw that show, and then that was an amazing show that I ever loved. That was like I was like that was blew my mind. Like I don't know what the characters were doing. I don't know what was the plot is about, but the characters look great. The art just like looks fantastic, and they get. And I wish that there's like more seasons. And you know what we got? More seasons in 2024. Let's get back to the story. So then after um after I saw the show, I just like thought I could just like show it to my family. Maybe they could love it too. But then that could be a little while. And then after that, um in 2021, I can't think which day. I don't know what it was. So then on 2021, I posted a dumb video and it got lots of hate comments. That got lots of hate comments. And then all of that, I just say I can't like get over it. Like they're annoying me a lot. So then I just like thought that what's a better way to just like get rid of those getting rid of get ridding of those. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then I just like thought, what's a better way to get get rid of those bullies and those comments? But then I thought leaving another channel will uh just get over it. I just like thought uh getting another channel will just say get away from the haters. So then it did. So then I renamed myself as Mono Channel like that, which is the post profile of Mono from Little Nightmares. Before we get to the story, have you seen Little Nightmares or played Little Nightmares? I'll just wait. Mm. Uh, Give me a minute. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, yeah. So I was like being a new man named Mono Channel as a profile of Mono, and it is the name of Mono Channel, which is like not a great name, but it's a choice. So then I was like making a lot of videos, and that made a lot of memories. So then I thought being Mono Channel isn't bad after all. So then I just like thought that maybe if I'm Mono Channel, then I'm a spoofer. Like if you just say put your OC in a profile, then that means like you're a spoofer. And then I just like try to meet with the other ones, like me. So then I just like started to meet with Inyamafu. who is my first one to meet. But after we met, it was awkward. I just comment, I love your videos, they're all great, but my dad hates the spoofs. Yeah, it was an awkward conversation. That was an awkward conversation, but then I just like started to get along with the Swiffers. And we did became friends, but then Blaze the Phoenix didn't trust me at the first place after we met. I can't understand why he would never trust me in the first place. I don't know why. But then, um, after all of that, I I did all of those mistakes I did. And then I feel a little bit down. After I met the Swifters, I didn't know why they didn't trust me in the first place, even though I'm just like a new guy in the spoofing community. But then I made two friends, and it was Rodney Coverbottom and Andrew the Hedgehog. Well, you got a point there, but what I did for yeah, uh, yeah, okay. So what I was saying about Twilight is that you may be right, but what I did is just that I just like leave to another channel, and that's how I become monochannel, which is supposed to be a stunt channel, but yeah, no, I just like became popular. But then I thought that that could just like help me become more famous than being Wild Style versus Man Thing 3. But then after that, after I met the Swiffers, they didn't know what I was because my OC was like very different. They didn't want me to be. It feels like they didn't want me here. And also, when I did my first spoof, and as Shrek, I just like thought that people would love it. But then nobody showed up. But then I still have views. Um, yeah. So then, let's get straight to the point. You see, when in the present day, I just like thought that I feel guilty what I did for making mistakes. Um, 1 year ago, but then you guys inspired me that making mistakes is part of growing up, but it also learn. I also learned that I made mistakes for 15 years. But then, when I say learn from your mistakes, well, I think I learn from them now. I think I found a reason why I made mistakes for 15 years. Maybe it's because the future is what's holding me. It's the future what's holding us. And they're doing us to do bad things. They say that making mistakes is part of a human and growing up, but maybe the spoofers didn't know that. Maybe the spoofers didn't know what's making mistakes are for. But then after I learned that making mistakes are part of growing up, maybe there, maybe it's the future is what's holding us. And it's the reason why I'm afraid of growing up. Also, there's like two mistakes I did, and they're all terrible. When I was a kid, you see, at age uh, 5, I think, I was like going on tantrum, and then I was like very angry, and then I slammed the door, and then my dog was in the door, and then he got, uh, you know, like the dog paw was like in the door. I slammed the door, and then his foot was hurt. It was my mistake. I could get the blame for that. And then for a second mistake, I was like, you see, at my school at the field trip, we were walking all around in, uh, just a road, just a road, and then we were just like trying to save the grass, and then all of that. But then I just like saw a dog in the neighborhood who was like barking at us, and I just like said, "Here, let me just like pet this." And then I tried to pet it, but then he just like bite my finger off, and then I just like got. I feel an idiot for petting that dog at the neighborhood, even though that wasn't mine. I tried to be like a dog expert, but then after two mistakes I did, it feels like I'm being disabled. After all the mistakes I did for 15 years, it feels like I'm disabled. Still, I don't understand why Blaze the Phoenix will trust me in the first place. And why would the spoofers hate me for tagging even though you guys tag the other people? But I don't know why making mistakes is part of growing up, even though it makes you lose your friends. Even though I lost mine. They do say keep moving forward, but I can't look at that time. I don't know why. So this is let me just like explain. everything I had to say. So let me explain. In December 24, I'm gonna go to my vacation to somewhere, and it's like a cabin. And this is a message for Titan Luz. So I'm going to my vacation on 24th, and I need you to promise me. I need you all to promise me one thing. Please make truth together for me, for our hearts, right here. It doesn't matter, but just like please make truth because I just like see how you're just like angry for Joseph, even though he wasn't like doing anything wrong. He was just like having fun. We were all just like having fun to ourselves, but then he just like started to be mad. But then I'm just asking you, is just like please make a truce for me when I'm gone for vacation. Will you promise me to make truce while I'm gone in 24th? That's the question. Thank you. So now, I apologize for everything I did 1 year ago for tagging, bashing, and annoyed them, and everything I did. And I told my backstory of how I become this, I mean, how I become a YouTuber. Well, I hope you all understand who I truly am on the inside. They may, the other people may call me a bad guy and call me not likable, even though Blaze had told me the thing that I did 1 year ago. Well, Blaze the Phoenix, I just like want to tell you, I'm not a bad guy. I was born with innocence, with stupidity, but with making mistakes. And then, if you ever, if you ever see this, if you've seen this live stream, you understand what I am. Bye. Let me just.